Hello and welcome to the Tristan channel. Today I wasn't really going to record, but basically, it's midnight, so it's the 16th of May, so that means it's my birthday, so happy birthday to me. Incidentally, if any of my friends who are watching this, who got me presents, etc., thanks for the presents, and I absolutely love them. For those of you at home, all I can say is it's really cool as well, because it's stuff I'm into. You know what I mean? And it's like you can tell when people. I mean, even like if you haven't seen them for a while, it's like they still know what you're into. You know, and they're still paying attention and so to speak. You know. So but yeah, so I think I wasn't going to do recording because basically, well, the thing is because I'm a bit of a night hawk, so I opened them at midnight because. That way I would get up at, I can have a lay-in on my birthday sort of thing. Got to be done. So, but I think, yeah, so, but also the other reason I wasn't going to do recording is because, yeah, so, right, yeah, so I'm rambling on. So, yeah, so basically I can have a line, sorry. So, to cut a long story short, the reason why I ended up doing this recording is because I thought, I'll just have a quick go on my Xbox before bed, and it had to update. So I thought, I'll stop waiting for it to update. What I'm going to do is I'll do a video, reach a YouTube video, and yeah, while it's faffing around. So this one, I thought I'll go back to a channel I like, and some of you liked as well. It's just it's going to be a relaxed, chilled video. Kent Survival. It's a camping one. So, and this is what was it a good idea with B&M Budget Gear. Now I've never heard of B&M. B&M. They're supposed to be like the pound shop apparently, or bargain store. And there is one in my area. I think it might be somewhere in Bournemouth or somewhere along there, I think. But judging by the look of it, I'm like, wow, I want to know, because if they do tents, at some point in the future, if I should ever be lucky enough to go camping ever again, so they got like a pop-out tent, which is like perfect for me, and it, be interesting to see. Right, let's go and check out. Oh yeah, because as you know, sorry, he does Temu, so he'll get stuff from Temu, Aldi, Lidl, any sort of supermarket or place where you get stuff cheap or bargains. He'll test out their camping gear, see if it will hold up. So yeah, he's got a tent and that from B&M Camping. So let's go check out and see if it's any good and what he managed to dig out. Ooh. So anyway, let's do this.
So I've got just about everything that my local B&M store actually had. If you don't know what a B&M store is, it's just a discount store. It has like shelf-stable foods, gardening stuff, home stuff, that sort of thing. And I saw a post saying their camping gear was out, so I got down.
So that's actually quite good, because to be fair, that really pisses me off. I mean, I hope there's one in Bournemouth, because, well, it could be, I don't know, we could do one in our town, to be fair, because the problem is the rates are so high. So we had Poundland or something like that, and that closed down because the rates were too high. But we need bargain places like this that actually, I mean, it's not just like it's not like really like Poundland in a way. It's got sections like Poundland. I mean, I sort of tried out. I think the Budgeons that I was in, that I used to work in. Budgeons was that sort of thing. But the problem is the rates are too high in our town. It's a fucking joke, excuse my French. Because it's like, if our rates weren't so high, we could do one of these things, because, I mean, it probably affect businesses quite a lot. Because, you've got basically a very cheap supermarket, which, if you're someone who's living off a food bank, you wouldn't need to go to a food bank, you just go into one of these, can't you? And also, they've got garden stuff, all the stuff you need in there for a bargain. Seriously, that sounds like my kind of cup of tea, I tell you.
There and checked it out. Now, seeing as I've done most other shops now, I thought I might as well give it a go. And we've got the dreaded pop-up. Now, I've not actually tried this style of pop-up yet. I've done a big one on the...
Sorry, but to interrupt, but I do love pop-out tents because I find it very hard to put up tents. And to be fair, I think people get lazy, but it isn't, because if you watch some of his videos, even though he knows how to do tents, it does get to the point where you do get pissed off because you're having to faff around, all the things don't work, and there are some professional campers or people go do his stuff, do stuff across the globe, whatever. Like is it Bear Grylls? I can't remember his name now. Is it Bear Grylls? The survivalist. Cut long story short, there's a website they do where it's like you got one. It's like a dome. It looks like one of those dome ones, but rather than fling it out and put shit in and all that sort of thing, you open it up like that, and then you pull from the middle, and it all clicks into place, and it just folds away. It's got like a 3-second tent. It looks fucking fabulous. It's probably I don't think I could afford one, but it's you know what I mean. But pop-out tents, anything easy, I can't stand. Even if they're easy to put out, sometimes they're a bit. You just give it like a lot of festivals I went to, because they're cheap tents. I just abandoned them. I was like, fuck them. But pop-out tents, that's the one I'm looking for. They may not look professional. Sorry, I got drowned. But I'm easy to please. As long as they keep me dry and do the job, fuck it.
Channel, but we've seen these recently on my little camp with all the gear, and yeah, I mocked them for it. So now it's my turn. So one thing we've got going for us is setup time. So we should have some pegs as well in there.
Thing is, well, it's funny bearing in mind, like, as you know, I love mythology and shit like that. Just to people who live in mud huts, that won't be, or people who live off the land, they won't see that as lazy. They'd see that as magic, because it's like Norse mythology. Frey, he had a boat which you could fold up and put in your pocket. It was like a pop-out boat. So if that's magic to people, our ancestors, if they thought that was magic, imagine going up to them going, "I can build your house," or shelter, and pop it out your pocket or your bag. In that case, they'd be like, "Whoa, dude!" You know what I mean? It's useful. We all love gadgets, and we all love things to be easier. I mean, sometimes we want things too easy, especially when it comes to technology. But you know what I mean, though? How cool is that? It's like, imagine if you had like technology like Ant-Man, and you just throw your hand like that, just chuck it out, and it goes boop 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 boop. Fucking epic! You could have like a Batman's utility belt with, pop out tent, pop. Yep, you know what I mean? I know it won't be in my lifetime. Typical. Actually, nanofiber shit like that, you probably could do it, but the military are too selfish. It's like, we want to build it, we want to keep it. We're not going to use it. But it's like selfish. There's nanotubes, things like that. You can have like fibers, nanofibers, a stretch, so you can compress it really down. So you could probably get a fold-out tent that's probably that size. You know what I mean? And it'll expand out because of the nano coils and you know what I mean?
And I've got a good guess that these are going to be the cheap shepherd hook ones. I'm shocked. God, they're so small. They're so short too. It's my kind of day today. It's cloudy and cool, rather than the sun that just come out then. I suppose I need to decide where this is going.
People may not like those tents, but I like them. And then you've got side bits as well.
Over here a bit. Looks flat enough.
I want an army one, the army
looks
colour.
Looks like 4 pegs are needed.
They also got one similar to that, but the different one. So same shape, but it's got the windows in and the doors in, sort of thing. So it's like the next pricey range one up from that. They got those in Hunter Call of the Wild, but oddly enough, that's what a lot of hunters and a lot of people use these tents. It's all very good having hot tents and shit like that, but When I say shit like that, I don't mean bad shit. It's good shit. But if you just love camping and you don't want to go OTT, like really ultra, and you're not, I'm not saying hard to please. You know where I'm going. People have different vibes, don't they? Different ways of looking at it, or different preferences. So, but a lot of them use these simple tents, and I love fold-out tents. It's like, see that? You don't need to like at risk of snapping sticks and shit, and you just go bloop and then peg it down. Bob's your uncle. It's done. I'll be after that. It's brilliant.
Push one side in, the other comes out. Useless.
Side note, you could actually probably, I mean, obviously he's just testing the product out, but if you did want to keep one of those, and if it was waterproof, etc., just get better. You could buy better tent pegs, can't you? So,
for some reason, I was thinking the door was on the side. I guess it's because of them vents. So, we've got a zip. Anywhere a zip. There we go. Ooh, mesh door. Well, I guess you can fit a person in there. Just. Does say up to 2 people though. Well, let's ensure we got some air in there first. Oh god, it hasn't even got toggles. Ay caramba. So without toggles, you've got to, I guess, tie a knot or something. What a pain. It's not going to be quick to change if there's rain. So this tent cost the princely sum of £30, which I guess isn't too bad if you're
bargain.
Camping for the first time or whatever, you just want to grab some gear, or you're going to a festival. Now they do have a bigger one, which I think is a 4-person, which is £60. I'll put it on the screen now. I did want to get that one, but it wasn't in my B&M in my gear.
No.
It's not going to be quick to change if there's rain. So this tent cost the princely sum of £30, which I guess isn't too bad if you're camping for the first time or whatever, you just want to grab some gear, or you're going to a festival. Now they do have a bigger one, which I think is a 4-person, which is £60. I'll put it on the screen now. I did want to get that one, but it wasn't in my B&M in my local shop, so I wasn't going to go hunting for it. So it is single skin, but you can tie these out, so you can get ventilation even in the rain, I guess. A door that opens up like a porch would make it a lot better, though. I'm thinking of British weather here, of course. Right, we've got quite a lot of gear today, so next up I'm going to grab this. This, of course, is a camping roll mat. It is foil backed for insulation, lightweight and rolls up for easy storage. This costs £6 and it's not going to be very comfortable. So if you're 20 years old and wearing your beer coat, this will be enough for you for a night or two, but for me, probably not. I've done my time on these things and I've moved up. So, foil side up, because you're reflecting the heat of your body. Oh god, this needs rolling the opposite way. I do have something else, but I don't know if it's going to fit. So that's going to be more like a ground sheet for us today, hopefully, if the next thing fits. I let the cashier pick the bag for me, and it is Toy Story. So in here, amongst all this junk, I should have... Aha! So we've all spent the night on one of these, albeit camping or in your aunt's spare room when visiting at Christmas. So let's get it out. So my only problem with these is they do tend to foul, and I hate that flocked feeling on the surface. Just really hate it. But, you know, they're cheap. And this one was £8. Fine for a festival or trying out camping. So the only problem is if this will actually fit in this tiny tent. Oh, there's that horrible.
thing is, the way you look at it, right, is you and I probably would like it, but if you're like, because he's a I don't know, not professional. Can you call it professional? You know what I mean? He's like bushcraft. Camping is his life. I mean, some of you probably do like camping like he does, and use these sort of tents. So I'm not diminishing that, but you see, basically the way of it is, you get a wine connoisseur. It's like they can't go back to like certain store wines or the cheapy wines. You know what I mean? They have a bar or a standard, and that's kind of like, but these sort of people like bushcraft stuff. It's like once you go to proper pro hot tent stuff like that, this sort of stuff's like. But I'm easy to please. Like I said, long as it keeps waterproof, long as it's comfy, warm, got somewhere to put my stuff sorted. I'm an happy bunny.
Surface. That makes my skin crawl a bit. Now, they do sell a pump in there with adapters, and I think it was a 12-volt one, but I've got with me my one Tigress one. As it's small and holds a good charge. Take a lot of air, these mats. Forget.
Yeah, I think when we used to have and we had relatives down, unfortunately I had to lay on the floor on it, poor buggers. But it wasn't uncomfortable. It was just a nightmare getting up. We had to use one of the foot tyre pumps that you use. Yeah, tyre pump, you stupid boy. Yeah, tyre pump.
Actually fits perfectly fine. I'm surprised. But also, I swear these are smaller than they used to be. I think you'd just about fit two of them in there, to be honest. Although they do a double, so that would probably be the better option. Instantly, the double one is £12, so it would definitely be the better option. Might even be a good option for one.
Although saying that, if it's just you, ideally you want to have the side bit and probably put a mat down so you don't make stuff dirty. So where you're going to put your shoes, put a mat down, and then have that. I like to do that thing again. No hauntings today, Hinkle. And you just want to put a mat down here for your stuff. You want some room for your gear, don't you? Because also, if it's raining, you want to be able to sit down in your tent and watch stuff. It's very hard to do that, and you can't put a table in when you've got a massive king size bed in there.
So just looking at the bag there and thinking, what do I set up next? And then a gust of wind come along, and then I remembered. We have the B&M, this is all Outdoor Adventure branded, by the way, windbreaker. And I've actually been wanting one of these for a while. So this was £18. So if this is good, I might actually keep it. I'm doing a beach camp in a few days' time, and I'm definitely going to be needing some kind of wind protection because it's right down a river. We do have some basic instructions, so that's something. You've likely seen me use this spot before, and the wind always comes from that way. In fact, the video 1 or 2 before this, there was a hell of a lot of wind coming through. There we go. Is that? Yeah, it should be long enough. Some more crummy pegs, and we do need these guy lines this time. So I'm guessing we go through there on the bottom. No, we don't. We just go into the ground and peg that. Fair enough. Okay, I need this in here. Right, so with 2 pegs at the ready. We go 1 on the line and 1 on the bottom of here. This would definitely be good with 2 people. So, move on to the next one, I guess. This bloody thing is so hard to put up on your own. Especially when the wind keeps blowing. Right, what I might do is put it aside for the moment and come back to it. It's not essential. I'm not defeated, I've just got a lot to get through. £18 that cost, so I'm a bit worried about using it on a beach now in the sand. Definitely going to need different pegs. As soon as they even look at a stone, they bend. Right, you know what I need? So this is the camp chair they had, and it cost me £7. Now we've seen this same one many times before. It's the same folding armchair I've bought several times now and have several in my container. £7 though is not bad at all. It does have a cup holder, which my recent nature hike one, ultralight one, does not have. But they're comfortable enough. They're not one of the bigger ones, but they do you for an hour here and there sitting down. Can't complain for £7 really, can you? You see these things when people go to them kind of concerts in the parks and stuff. And what do we need to go with our chair? We have a folding camping table. Now this is new to like budget shops. Because of them kind of concerts in the parks and stuff.
Oh, I got one of them slightly better. And in the bag it comes in, it goes in between the legs, so you can put stuff in it while you're using this chair. I love them. And he puts his headlight in there, but I find them perfect for putting coffee cups in or beer cans. You know what I mean?
And what do we need to go with our chair? We have a folding camping table. Now this is new to like budget shops because, what the hell? Oh, I see. Very similar to ones by companies like One Tigress and that. You're not going to want to balance a drink here, but it does have drink holders, so they've kind of thought of that. And I guess you can peg out here as well, which is pretty handy. And we're matching, got both in grey. They did have other colours, blue and stuff as well. Probably should have got that to go with the tent. I'm all over the place here getting this stuff out. What is next? I should probably finish with the sleep system. I've got a sleeping bag. So here it is. We're still branded with the Outdoor Adventure brand. It is £15 and it is sleeping bag. Includes compression bag, I'd hope so. So what have we got on the side here? 2 seasons. Comfort 9 degrees, limit 5 degrees. So it's probably gonna be okay for tonight just about. And it is a mummy style, unfortunately. I mean, it saves on weight, but they're just saving on cost, I'm sure. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, what do you expect for £15? It should get me through tonight. Over the summer, it'd be perfectly fine. Look, they've even got it branded. Ooh. Suppose
I didn't mean to get distracted. I was trying to multitask with something. It wasn't behaving itself. No, it's being a bastard. Yes. Oh, look at that tent. I'd be happy with that tent. Like I said, long as it's waterproof, it holds
to get in and try stuff out.
And he's larger than me, that's what she said.
Oh yeah, some air needs to come out of this mat, that's for sure. But other than that, should be fine in here. Have we got any pockets or anything? Nothing, no pockets, no lantern hanger, just the vents. It's a shame really about lantern hangers because I've got a couple of lantern options to show you. I'll wait a bit for that. I think I know what I'll show you next. Here we go. Now some of you are going to recognise this case and this stove. Yes, it's the good old bistro stove. No, I did not buy this from B&M, but it is the same old bistro stove. I own 2 of them. I'm not going to spend another £15 on another one. Now, £15 is not a bad price. I remember when these were $5.99. But yeah, that's fine. It's a perfectly usable stove, and these gas cans are pretty cheap and readily available as well. I've got 5 with me today, 4 stored and 1 inside. But it's a perfectly usable stove. You're not backpacking it, but I use it quite a lot. Now, I'm betting this wouldn't be a very good idea. Should we try it? Let's try it. What's the worst that could happen, eh? Set fire to everything. So, how much gas is in there? That's not too bad, actually. So get that in there. Lock it in. I think we'll do okay here. So we need our next purchase. Right, back to our Toy Story bag. We have our camping kettle. Our camping kettle was £6. Can't really argue with that, can you? And I've not even opened it and looked at it yet, like most of this stuff. So that's probably about what you'd expect, and it looks to have a whistle on it too. That's fun.
You were.
Spoke too soon with the clouds. The sun's out now. So camping kettle, perfect lightweight kettle for camping. It is. Easy fill. It's in easier. Whistle, lightweight aluminium body, fast boil capacity 1 litre. Do you for a couple of you? So this is our collapsible water storage. It was £2 and it holds 10 litres. However, if you've ever used one of these, you know they always leak, always. And this one's no different. I put it in the sink overnight and I could see it was leaking. So I put it in the back of the truck on the way here and not inside. I see a problem though. So they say this is easy fill, but one-handed with this, easy is not. That's actually really hard. I don't think that's even possible.
It'd be easier with a bottle.
Right. Gonna have to show you the next purchase now. Feel like I'm racing for.
Or a jug. If you've got a jug, you can put a jug. If you have a jug, you can use a jug to pour it in, can't you? Yes. This stuff looks cool. I love this sort of stuff. I'm pretty sure there's one in the main city near me. Because I did a Google Maps search and it's like there is some. Either that or there's one up further up. Well, it's a little bit further up north for me, but it's like, yeah, if this stuff's good, I'd love to grab this stuff.
With these today, we have got £3 for 2 camping enamel mugs. So get that open. Yeah, standard enamel mugs, much like the ones I sell with Kent Survival on and everyone else under the sun. And now I should be able to fill that and pour that into our kettle. Still don't know if I'd commit to calling this easy. So with our gas locked in, get that lit. This was not from B&M, but you can get them on Amazon for like £1. That's just going to help with any wind.
I don't know about you, but I find a lot of his videos like therapeutic, and also they make you just want to go camping, don't they?
Oh, I'm really sad. I don't think we've got enough water for the pressure to make it whistle. Remember that next time. So you can get tea and sugar, etc. in B&M, but I did not. But I did get dinner and breakfast from there. Oh yes, that's good. So that table did work for the stove. I wouldn't want to do much cooking on it, but pegged out would probably help as well. Been go since I got here. This, that, this, that. Don't usually do it in such a rush. I think a part of that is the fact filming on an action camera today, because I've got a lot of filming on with action cameras to come up, so I thought I'd kind of, you know, get to grips with using it normally like this. But beautiful out here today. Bluebells still all out, and we've got some greenery on the trees now. I'm actually glad I didn't leave up the wind shelter, because the wind has completely changed to this side, and I suspect it'll change again because it's usually coming from that way. So in fact I think it has shifted slightly already. I'm just going to leave it for now. Enjoy my tea.
So every time I change pendants I have to adjust this one here. No, not that one. That one. Oh, I hope I didn't loosen that one. No, it's that way. That one could go close to my skin. I've got, was it Odin's spear, a spearhead of Odin, but it wouldn't fit on that one. But I don't want it clanging about, flapping about. There you go, that's good. Right. Got 2 types of forehammer. Got black. Oh, that looks very rustic.
I think before I get some more gear out, I need to tidy out what I have already got out. Make some space. think this I'm just going to put away for now. So what else have we got in the sac de magique? Oh yeah, this. I don't even know if they'd have this stuff by the time this video goes out. This is going to be while I'm away. Right, so I've got this crossbody bag. So basically, it's a handbag, isn't it? But by another name. So you can, oh, yeah, clip on this side. And have it like so. And it's got a zip on the top. They also had a dry bag, but I did not buy that because I've got millions of dry bags. It's okay. I don't really know why it's camping related, so to speak, but why not? You can put them silly little pegs in there or something. This was £2. I don't really know why I bought it, but these things can come in handy. Something I'll need a bag for. This will be that exact size one day.
Or put your mobile phone in it if you're going somewhere where you don't need money. Like it's just like going for a walk or something. Mind you, you wouldn't leave your wallet in the tent, would you? You know what I mean? There's you could probably put a small card holder in there, some money in there or something. You know, in your phone. And you know, if it's really hot weather and you've got less clothes on.
Ah, this one could be fun. So as the name says, it's 5 metre light up camping bunting. Great for camping or festivals.
Ooh.
£4. I thought that'd be fun for the video, whatever.
And good for the barbecue parties, isn't it?
For the case. Now I opened this up only to put batteries in, so we've got some in there now, which, oh, one's the wrong way around. That's on purpose. Okay, they look very cheap and polyester. Is it gonna reach? Oh, I'm just short. Right, we've used a guy rope to make an extension. Oh, it's okay, isn't it? I do have them lights to put along there as well. That's the lights on as well. We'll get to see them a bit later. Here we've got the lighting for tonight. This was interesting, camping pool light. So it's like a pool cord, like on a bathroom light. And we've got this camping lantern as well. So the lantern was...
Speaking of lanterns, I want to show you my cool lantern. I use it for going up the stairs because we've got dodgy light. Well, we haven't got dodgy light, we need to get a bulb fixed and, well, a bulb put in there. But I'm not tall and we don't have a ladder sort of thing. But anyway, I use this and it's USB charged, it looks vintage. You can use it for camping and all the garden. And you just tap it once, get a flame effect, distress flash, and permanent. And you tap it again. Or you be looking for treasure. I got that on AliExpress, really cheap. It's really, it's hard plastic. I know. No, it's hard plastic. I thought it was that really thin metal you get. Right, so that's metal. I'm coming across a bit weird here, aren't I? That's how sharks usually analyse their things. Like, what's that? Just sounds like metal, but it's not. Hey, it's good anyway. I think it's plastic. It's probably plastic. Oh, what's wrong here? Stop going dark, you bugger.
£5 and the pull cord one was £2. I have opened these just to put some batteries in there, but oh yeah, I always put the middle one the wrong way around on purpose so it doesn't accidentally come on. Let's get that out. So that's quite funny. And quite a nice one. It's got that look of like a paraffin lantern, so at least looks nice, even if it is cheapy plasticky. Swap that battery around, and I don't think I even turned this on to check it. So I'm assuming you turn, yeah. Oh, and it's got a brightness as well. That's good. That's actually...
That one's USB charged, but the battery one's not too bad because you can get just rechargeable batteries, so they're good.
Not bad at all, really, for a £5. I don't know about this. Let's see how this actually works in practice, because if you're hanging it up... I don't even know where I'm going to hang it, to be honest. There's no branches over the top of us, so I don't know. I guess... Well, I can't put it in the tent, can I? There's nowhere to hang it. So, yeah, the pull cord. So if you hang it from the... I guess... How does that actually work? Because if you tie it up, it's not going to...
And also, sorry, director, but if you're having a party in a way over time and you're getting lots of down drinking, you don't really want a fire-based one. You want a torch one, and that way you won't sunk a fire.
Going to work. I guess you can pull the actual light itself. So it's not really a pull cord, it's a pull light. So there's the light suspended just from a tree. Well, I suppose it could work. I think that can just go in there. I don't need to hang it up to use it. And get this closed up. As for this one, this can go on the table. Mabel. I think I need to pick this table out when I know where everything's going. And speaking of knowing where everything's going,
I love that zip sound as well.
I need to pick a spot for this. This is a mesh fire pit. It cost £8 and folds down, and easy transportation, quick and easy to assemble.
This is mental. Absolute bargains as well, and the whole thing. And also, with a fire pit like that, it helps you control the fire a bit better, and you don't have to worry about leaving a mark on the floor and all that sort of shit. It's like, this is really cool. It's like really cheap as well. And also great for the garden. If you've got a small garden, but you want to have a fire pit that's cheap and cheerful and does the job.
We've used one of these before. I have no idea what video it was. It was actually here in this spot. It may have been a Temu one, because I fell in the fire. Insert clip now.
I remember that.
Well done. So yeah, let's get this set up, and then I'll know where everything's going.
Away from the tent.
It's got a nice bag at least. So as you can likely see, this pivots like so.
Now, excuse me a second. Can I reach it from here? I won't get it out, but yeah. And you see these handles here, they go on the legs, so you can have that as a bag underneath. But yeah. I have got one downstairs somewhere, but we can't find it. I was like, fuck it, I'll buy another one. And I've got one in my... I've got one in my backpack at work I carry to work with me. And it's just a little stool that folds out like that with the material top. If that makes sense, it's one of those. It's just got like a square material bit. And then you just pop it out like that. And then you just pop the legs in like the telescope. Like those walking sticks for the cord and stuff. You just type it in. It's really cool because I figured sometimes I go out places and there's no seats or anything, and I was like, I don't want to stand up all bloody day. So it can be useful.
And then we can add in the other sections. So that's just the extra sections on, and then we have, a bit fiddly, these, which, hang on, so it goes like that, and they go in the ends of the tubes. I think I've got that right, and it should take some weight now, just enough of a couple of logs, and plenty of air can get through there as well to fuel the fire. There was actually instructions as well, just so you know. £8 for a fire pit though, you can't get much cheaper really, can you? If you ever buy kiln-dried logs, you know they're pretty pricey these days, and this is one of the big bags, and I got it for, I think it was £13. Hell of a lot cheaper than most places anyway, so we've got our wood for tonight. The opener is not from B&M. They didn't have any good knives or axes or anything. They did have pruning things, secateurs, whatever you want to call them. I think some of these might be a bit big for that little fire, so I'll just chop them down with a non-B&M axe. What a mess. These pieces will burn nicely on that little fire pit, especially as it's kiln dried as well. Sun now it's going down, which probably means tonight's going to be a little chilly. Got lots of smaller bits of kindling here that just kind of splintered off. And they had my favourite firelighters, wood wool. Not exactly a part of their camping range, but it's £3 for a pack like this, which is a reasonable size. That'll light a few fires, especially with kiln dried, so we'll be using that tonight. Check this out, got a cool bag. Now, like I said, 95% of the food in B&M stores is shelf stable, so why do I need a cool bag? Well, they also sell beer. So I didn't exactly need another cooler, I've got one for every occasion, but this one come with a freezer pack, which is the exact footprint size, which I thought was quite handy. It is very thin, but it's okay for 4 beers. And the 4 beers we have are hobgoblins. I've not had a hobgoblin in a while.
Oh, I love
The 4
hobgoblins.
session IPAs, which are 3.4%, so that's a very session. But hopefully, tastes quite nice. Actually, didn't I have a hobgoblin down in Wiltshire? Yeah, I think I did in the bottle. But cheers, everybody. It is 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like I've been talking non-stop, so I need a drink. If I clear this out of the way, I can probably use, ta-da! I suppose I'll put the others in the cooler. Might actually make more sense to use the one in the chair. So it's actually pretty damn cold. Going to get out a couple of these firelighters, and to light them I've got a pack of 3 refillable long-necked lighters for £4. I opened this to put some gas in them. They already had gas, which is pretty good. Let's get a couple of pieces on here. Light these. And use some of these smaller bits to get it going. Ooh, immediate warmth. Stick some of these splinters in. Really going for it. Didn't think it was as windy as it is. I suppose that's why I'm pretty cold. Start putting on some bigger bits. Oh, that was graceful. I also figured out all on my own that these elastic keep everything taut when you attach them to the top like that. So it's much better now. Well, it's rude not to. It's been pretty easy so far. Everything's pretty comfortable and working pretty well. I suppose no reason for it not to, and the weather's not bad or anything. It's only a single skin tent, which, you know, it's going to get condensation under certain conditions, but pretty mild at the moment really. I mean, it's cold for spring, but it's pretty mild other than that, and I don't think it's going to rain. I said that before and it poured down, didn't it? So who knows. But yeah, I'm not taking up a mountain or anything. Just wondering what it looks like underneath. Like I said, B&M stores, they have a lot of shelf-stable foods. I've got some really interesting things for breakfast actually, but for dinner I've got a tikka masala by Frey Bentos, the pie people, and some rice. Also got a couple of extras to go with it as well, but I'll get this going. I think the fire is not really suitable for cooking on, so I'm going to use my new table with the new stove. Old stove, you know what I mean. Which brings us to our next item. We've got a pan set. £12 I paid for this. Lightweight and compact design, blah blah blah. We've got a medium saucepan, small saucepan and a frying pan. So let's give this a little looky. Gonna need the frying pan for breakfast, but just a pot for dinner, I guess. So that's our medium. The lid fits on there, and this lid, I'm guessing, yeah, fits on both the frying pan and the big pot, which has fold out handles. That's not silicone. Yeah, best not to use on a fire. So I was going to tip these out, but I think, yeah, they'll both fit in, and I can just do boil in the bag style. That should be enough water. Get that lid on and get us started. Just put our wind guard on. It's not bad, to be honest, at the moment, but it helps. So it turns out they're selling the exact same knife, fork, spoon set that I already use for £2.50. They didn't have them where I was, but it doesn't matter because I've already got it. Would like a spare though. Got a bit of a simmer going. Just leave that for a few minutes. We should be good. Oh, hot pouch, hot pouch. Hoo, 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 hoo. There's our rice. And I'm not going to be precious here. Here is our chicken tikka. Oh, that's hot. I suppose that's the idea. They also had some mango chutney. So just get some of that on the side here. And we need something to dip, so we've got plain poppadoms. Not exactly gourmet cuisine, but it should do. Hang on, is there rice inside this already? Whatever. Let's try a poppadom. It's the first time having one of these Frey Bentoses. I bought a few of them for doing like a comparison to proper camping food, but just haven't got around to it. I think I'll only need the spoon for this. Right. Oh, that's boiling. It's edible. Yeah, it's probably what you expect, really. Kind of like tinned food. Let's get this going with a big piece. That was adequate. Great time for a bit of lighting. And of course, that's the sundown. So it's just getting dark now and all my lights are on, or except the one that's in the tent there. Turn that on in a bit. But just relax with the fire for a minute now. Now I'm fed. I have to try the rest of them Frey Bentos meals, but I have to wait till I'm back from the trip now. One more camp before then. That's going to be a little boat trip. Cold away from that little fire pit, provided quite a lot of heat, but we're inside now, and I've let a little bit of air out of the mat, so that should be a bit better, and time to get cosy. I'll see how the night goes and let you know. Good morning. Oh, it's chilly this morning. Got pretty cold last night. That sleeping bag was at its limit. It must have been like its comfort limit, not its survival limit. So yeah, it must have been like 3, maybe 4 degrees last night. It was pretty cold. But I was pretty impressed that the sleeping bag held up. I got warm. About 3 in the morning, I needed a pee, unfortunately, so I had to get up, but it took me half hour or so to get warm again and then back to sleep. But I was pretty comfortable, to be honest. Yeah, adequate night. I could do it again quite easily. What else? The sleeping bag. I was quite impressed that it had a pocket inside. Also had like the baffle you could tighten up around your shoulders. Yeah, not bad at all, really. I did notice this morning some light coming in through the stitching on the tent. So I wouldn't really want to use it in the rain, to be honest. Especially not heavy rain, but for last night, did pretty well.
It's so cool, isn't it? For fire pit, so cool.
Sun is bright this morning. Thought I'd get this fire going just for a little warmth. The wood's there, the fire pit's there. Why not? It's not one that's going to have to wait to cool down or anything before I go. Oh. Looking forward to breakfast. I don't know why. When you see it, you'll wonder why. I'm not going to get a whistle out of this thing. Seems to be warming up a little bit now anyway. Still chilly, but the fire and the sun coming up has helped. Right, I'll finish this tea and I'll show you what we got for brekkie. Here we have our morning feast. I've got some beans, which have got sausages in because they had no sausages on their own. Richmond's. We've got some potatoes in water, so they're, basically ready to eat. So I'm going to process these and fry them up. And who guessed it? Those B&M people will know. This is bacon grill. We'll slice that up and fry that off as well. Now, I don't know. They have a fridge. I don't know if they have fresh eggs, but I've brought some along because I'm cheating. And these tins are on top of something else they sell, which I realised I already had, a utensil set that comes with a chopping board. I bought this from AliExpress or something a while ago, and it's almost identical. This is the same, these are the same, except they come with a couple of spatulas. Mine come with a knife and this spatula spoon thing, but, they didn't have this set anyway. And that costs £5. Right. So let's get one of these out. I've just drained off the water and I should be able to do some nice slices that I can fry off. Now for the bacon grill, and I've not done one of these in ages. Oh God, come on. Right, where's the tab? Here we go. There we go. It's been so long since doing one of these. I think I used to do it more on corned beef.
He does spam a lot as well. He got me back into frying spam that again.
And then we can get our bacon slices. I think to start off I'm going to warm through the sausages and beans. God, there's a lot of sausages in there. And then I can put them back on after the frying.
I think they're meant to serve two, those tins.
Well, that started heating up in no time. This pan looks very non-stick. Just simmer that for a few minutes. Let's get some of these potatoes in here. I think I'm going to cheat a bit and put some of my Cajun barbecue spice on there. We do now at least have some crispy bits, so I'll take them off shortly. This could be a big mistake, but I'm not scraping the pan out.
Extra flavour.
See how that goes.
I'd need a chair or something. I couldn't be stood up like that. I'd do my back in.
Not too bad. Don't know how well the egg's going to do. Oh God, look at that mess. So hard to keep everything warm at the same time on a single burner, and then you're going to put it all on a cold plate anyway. So there's my bacon and my potato. It's my egg. Lost some of the white. Let's do this presentation wise. Sausages first. And now beans. How about that? I'd say that turned out about the way I thought it was going to. Let's try them potatoes. Not too bad. bacon grill. I have not had bacon grill in years. Always more of a Spam man. Very smoky. Them sausages, Richmond's. Do they even class as sausages? Tastes like normal sausage and beans, really. Everything takes on the same flavour. I'm happy with my egg though. Nice runny yolk. Oh, that's going to be messy. I've eaten worse. Honestly, not that bad. I'm not too keen on the soft, weird sausages, but everything's fine. Time has come to hack some of this stuff down and see how that goes. And come to some conclusions. I'll also give you the total as well, if I can work that out.
I do like that. That's cool.
Alright, let's try and do this without looking at the instructions. I think you have to twist. Maybe you have to twist one end. Like that. Something like that. Oh, if we did it. Did we do it? That looks too big.
That's what she said.
No, wasn't so bad after all. That's me all squared away, leaving no trace. Everything's put away back in the truck. I thought I'd just go over a couple of things. So, in total, that was £136. Now, if I'd bought them 3, I think, items, including the stove, it would have been £158.50. Now, I'd say you could take £18 off that straight away with the wind guard, but, you know, that's not bad for, you know, going to a festival, trying out camping before getting other gear. I had a comfortable night for the summer. I would not take that out in the rain. Thank you guys for watching another video. I'll see
Although you can get waterproof ones, better ones off Amazon.
you again next week. Goodbye for now.
Well, there you have it, Kent Survival. They look good. I mean, yeah, I can, you know. Thing is also about tents as well. Just even if they're not waterproof, you can get a spray. Maybe even probably use that spray pot on those wax coats. That would definitely make it really waterproof. You know what I mean? I think that's a problem as well. You think if it's not as waterproof, you can treat it, but then again, you know, there's ways around it. So yeah. Well, that's good, but yeah, I think I've seen a pop-out tent like that on Amazon, but it's guaranteed, according to the reviews and all that, it is definitely better quality, and it's waterproof, but it folds out the same way. So yeah, but anyway, so there's a nice chilled camp video for tonight. Like I said, I wasn't intending to record, but I had to wait for things to get set up and all that sort of thing. So anyway, but yeah, so thanks for chilling and watching this camping video with me, and I shall get back to what I'm doing. The next one, so don't go dark on me. So I shall see you. Oh, so basically, as always, thanks for taking the time to watch it with me. Thanks for chilling, and you know, let me know if you've got a B&M store in your area, and that. Yeah, I think there must be one nearby, but I'm not sure if it's the main centre or not my local, but further up, yeah, next town or city along, or there's more up north way sort of thing. But anyway, it looks like that's, yeah, it looks interesting. Yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching this with me, and I shall see you next video. So with that, I shall go to bed and enjoy, wake up nicely, and then enjoy my birthday. So anyway, as always, so anyway, as for me enjoying myself, I hope you have a great weekend, and I shall see you in the next video. Take care, bye bye.